Hey, hello, my friend. Today we continue to talk about the Lord's Prayer. Last time I demonstrate how to pray using the structure of the Lord's Prayer from outside to the God side. This time I would like to come back from the God side to the outside. This may be a good habit that we started to think about the issue from outside to elevate to God's side. And then in the same prayer, we also can come down from the God side back to our outside. And when we go all the way, making a circle like this will help us to clarify the issue on hand and try to explore the God's perspective and our perspective and try to find a workable solution to see whether we can arrive synergy between God and man. Okay, so it's fun, right? So this time, let me give you another example. Let us try to learn from how to pray for the pandemic. Let's remember last time how we elevated to the God side. The main concept is love our neighbor as ourselves. We are one community, which is the kingdom part. We are the God's children to live out his characters on earth as is in heaven, because we are created in his image. This is the Father and his name. Now, in this prayer, I may think that, let us put this love in the pandemic. Let's try to imagine what is entail. We usually think we should ask God to eliminate the pandemic miraculously. We certainly can, but it's more important that how we behave in this calamity. On one God's side, maybe we can think about that, how we love each other in the calamity. On the earth side, maybe the collaboration that we can do. So let's use this as a focus and see how we transform this into a prayer. Now, I also follow the Lord's Prayer structure again. Father and his name, kingdom essentially means unity, his will, daily bread, forgiveness, and temptation. On the Father and his name side, we try to figure out the love side of his character and see how we live out his character on earth as is in heaven. This is roughly related to Father and his name. Second part is the kingdom, talk about unity. The third part is his will. You can think of when Jesus Christ is in your position at that moment, what will he do? Then this is the God side. Now we're getting into the outside or earth side, which is how we execute it and carry out all this on earth. In the daily bread, we definitely need our health and the medical supply so that we can protect ourselves and protect others. For the forgiveness, that we may see some people that don't follow fully the hygiene principle, we may trigger our anger or despise on some people. In God's eye, we need to learn how to forgive because we might also be the one that who didn't follow. The last part is the temptation, because there are some area that we all want to go to, but at the same time, those are the highly contaminated area, so that we need to be wise, not to be foolish, to believe that those area is safe. And also, when someone, especially our friend, not follow the guideline, we need to stop ourselves to think, should we wear a mask when we're getting to see our friend? And also the social distancing and all kinds of precautions. Now, this is the rough structure and ideas, and we can put together in one prayer, okay, in the Lord's prayer structure. Let's start. Father, let us love more like you. Help us learn to love others more. Let us learn not to focus on ourselves too much and do no harm to others. Let's put the community first before ourselves. May our good nature of helping others in the pandemic or being helped by others be seen by all so that they give honor to your name. May others attribute our good nature and this we have done in the background to your name. Then we have the joy by knowing that we have inherited your good characters on earth as is in heaven. Let us accommodate others as much as we can. Let us learn to better taking care of ourselves and others. Erase our fear and give us courage to reach out to help others. You will lead us to build a stronger and healthy community so that we can keep a healthy community with a lower infection rate, especially to those who are sick, our elderly citizens, our first responder, healthcare workers, and their families. Keep us a loving heart and generous giving to help and support those who are affected by the pandemic. Help us aware if we are sick so that we can avoid the crowd. Give us our health so that we can take care of others. Give us the medical supply like masks, hand sanitizer, and other protection gears so that we can protect ourselves and others. Give us a wisdom to take care of ourselves and family. Give us today our daily needs so we can work out your heavenly calling. Let's have the patience with each other and stop us from losing patience to others also. Forgive our ignorance as if we forgive other ignorance. Forgive our negligence to our own hygiene as if we forgive others' negligence also. Let us avoid the contaminated area. Give us the courage to step away from others who don't follow the hygiene precaution, even they are our friends. May this challenge help us to learn how to protect ourselves and others. May your name be glorified. Amen. May the same prayer to encourage all of us. May our Father listen to our prayer and keep us healthy. See you next time, my friend.